Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, for Space Soldiers versus Kinguin. They're going to be battling it out in a best of 3 here for the European Minor Closed Qualifier for IEM Katowice 2019. The major itself will be taking place in February, or late February, early March. The minor will be taking place in January, but first we need to find the contenders. Pass going to be opening up nicely here from that fence position. Terrace helping out as well. Both getting a double. Major with one of his own. So we are seeing Kinguin and Space Soldiers battling it out in this one. As you can see, first map will be cash chosen by Space Soldiers. Second map will be trained by Kinguin. Third and final map, if we get that far, if it's needed, that will be Mirage. Space Soldiers finding the pistol and Terrace finding the opening frag for this round, dealing a lot of damage on Ro1 as well. Major is posted up with the AUG, trying to find an angle of his own. Terrace with the spray down connects yet another on reads. Engine and Calyx both in good position with the SMGs over towards the B bomb site. And that will be Space Soldiers picking up the second round as well. Kinguin with an eco in that round, meaning that they are going to be on a full buy for this one. They are lacking a bit of utility, but they actually have a decent amount of it. For this round, a full buy for both teams, as you can see. No damage dealt early into this one. In the meantime, I want to let you guys know, if you want to catch the North versus Sprout game, that's going to be covered over on twitch.tv/ESL_CSGO, the main channel, right here on Twitch. My good friends Mitch and Dean are taking care of that, so make sure you say what's up if you head over there. On this channel, we're covering Space Soldiers versus Kinguin, as you can see. We also have Fraxtus and Heroic, alongside with Optic and Mixtura going on right now. You can stay up to date on intelextrememasters.com for all the information needed, or you can find more information over on HLTV. 4 best of 3s on the schedule for tonight. I believe we have 4 best of 3s on the schedule for tomorrow, as well, as it is a double elimination best of 3 bracket. Let's get back to the action here as Tass went down to Calyx. Minis trying to find the angles. We'll find one on Terrace. They need to make their way in towards the side quickly. Not a lot of time left to work with. We'll eventually get the bomb down on the flank. It's going to be Engine. He connects on Minis. A nade on towards the back of it, and he finds the frag gun reads. Now going to be all on Ro1. 1-on-2 situation up against Major and Engine. And Engine patiently waiting for his time to shine, and he finds the triple for the round. Secures yet another round on the board for Space Soldiers. Win. 3-0 for Space Soldiers as set. Do see a bomb plan here from Kinguin. Could potentially go for a false buy, and that seems to be exactly what they want to do. We have a false buy coming into full fruition here for Kinguin. AKs on every single player and a bit of utility behind it as well. Spray down through the smoke here from Terrace. Deals a bit of damage on Minis. Takes a small amount of damage of his own. Roughly 25 damage dealt to Major and Santeris. Bit of a boost coming in towards middle. Pavmini is setting up for a smoke. Falls back from that position. Santeris caught in the open. He does manage to find one, but a quick trade coming his way as Taz connects on the double pass with a double of his own. Calyx will trade out with the AWP. Reed's finally connecting on pass up towards the strat position. Still trying to find even more. He will do exactly that. Beautiful stuff here by Reese as he connects on the double, but Engine once again in good position, and this time around he gets single frag for it. That will be yet another round on the board for X-Space Soldiers. 4-0 off to a good start here on the CT side of Cash. A map that is mostly considered a T-sided affair. We'll have a bit of a pause coming in, and I can only suspect it's a tactical. I can only suspect it's called by Kinguin. Unfortunately, I don't have the information on that. I do believe that it is a tactical from Kinguin. Once again, have ranked up a good amount of losing bonus, meaning that they will have enough for the AKs, but this time around they barely have any utility to work with. 2 smokes and a single flashbang. Another pulse getting called. In case any of you guys were wondering, in case you didn't know, each team have 4 tactical timeouts throughout the match. They can use those tactical timeouts at any time they want. They can use all of the timeouts in succession of one another if they so choose. Or they can use none of them if they don't feel like they need them. Kinguin using 2 right after one another. Try and sort out their few issues at the start of this game. Still not the greatest amount of money here on Space Soldiers. It wouldn't take that many rounds to break their economy from Kinguin. This time around, as I said, not the greatest amount of utility on Kinguin. They are going to be setting up for what seems to be a quick hit over towards the B bomb site. Smoke out close towards the side here from Engine, just to make sure that he can balance, or dance, I suppose, on the back of it. Calyx connects the initial frag on the AWP as he finds Minis. Taz pulls it up. He will get the trade eventually. Calyx managed to get a double before he went down. Flashes in towards the side here. Getting blinded completely. Engine, Major, and Santeris, they chime together for 1 each. Calyx got the opening 2. It's going to be a clean round here for, well, a mostly clean round here for Space Soldiers. Kinguin once again, now on full losing bonus. But they bought down to absolutely 0 in the previous round. Meaning that they are going to go for a bit of a min buy on this one to make sure they have enough for the next. Rough start here for Kinguin. A brilliant start to the game from X-Space Soldiers. And what comes to mind for me right now is, obviously it's a bit early to talk about. Both of these teams need to win 2 best-of-3s to bring this on to the minor. And if they do so, they will get stickers is what I'm trying to say. I'll get back to the point of that in just a moment. Once again, Kinguin going for that fast aggression in towards the B-bomb side, but they line up for Taz. Brilliant double kill from Calyx and Major. So now back to a 2-on-2 situation. Pass moving in from middle. The bomb is yet to be planted. Slowing things down ever so slightly. That's a great reactional shot coming in from Santeris as the bomb is now getting spotted. Santeris, beautiful spray down. Good control as he connects on mouse as well. That's a quad kill from Santeris. 10 kills after 6 rounds. A brilliant start for him and the rest of Space Soldiers, as Kinguin yet to find a round. So my point that I was trying to make is it's going to be interesting to see if Space Soldiers make it through from the close qualifier to the minor. As I said, they will get stickers if they do so. And at that point, obviously, any organization want a part of that. They want a part of the money. And obviously, they want a part of their advertisement. Question is, what organization will pick up these brilliant Turkish delights, if you will? (6-0) as mentioned. Task going down without a fight, as Santeris once again going for that aggression. Finds an easy kill. Minis has taken a good chunk of damage as well. Eventually Santeris will get dealt with here by Reeds. Was pushing in towards a main position. Pass will get taken out of the equation, but a lot of damage dealt towards Mouse. Low on HP. Kinguin are finally going to make their way in towards the side itself. On the back lines is going to be Engine. He spots the bomb. He takes it down. Major connecting on Mouse. They still know that a player is in towards the A main area. It's going to be Minis here with the AWP, but he swings it back around. Finds the frag on Calyx as well. Reeds posted up in good position, and finally Kinguin finding their first round on the ball. And yes, indeed, you do actually get stickers for the minor. As far as I'm informed, and I have it on pretty good authority, you now get stickers for the minor. I'm pretty sure, at least I was told by some people high up, that for this first major ever, you're gonna have stickers for the minor as well. Now, I could be wrong, I could be misinformed. There's always a chance of that. But at least that's what I was told. As I said, ex-Space Soldiers, their economy has been kept tight, meaning that England picking up that previous round, and ex-Space Soldiers, they're going to be on a bit of a low buy, a bit of an eco for this one. You have Kinguin setting up for execute over towards the B bomb site. We have 2 defenders on the side itself, 1 on the back lines of it. That's a good kill coming in from Calyx. That's the bomb as well, caught out in the open. But they push right through. Minis, Mouse, and Reeds find 1 each. It's now going to be all on Engine. He'll eventually go down to Reeds as well. That's going to be Kinguin stringing 2 rounds together. Space Soldiers will have enough money to buy up completely for this round, though. I say completely, and they are actually missing... They don't have any defuse kits. They are missing an AWP as well. A bit of a slow start to the round here as Kinguin trying to find some openings. I do have 3 players lining up for potential execute over towards the B bomb site. It looks like it might just be a fake though. And indeed it will be. As Taz goes for the aggression, but he's the only one. Eventually he'll get shut down and the rotation should come back towards the A bomb site. As Kinguin already in towards A main. Ro1 posted up in a good position by Highway. Santeris gets the frag on Reeds. Major dealing with Ro1, but Mouse will get the trade. Back to a 2-on-2 situation now. It's going to be Engine and Santeris up against Minis and Mouse. Santeris goes down pretty much without a fight. It's all on Engine. Engine and Mouse. They trade out with 1 each, but Mouse will stand tall at the end. He finds the final frag for the round. Only 1 player surviving here for Kinguin though, and that means that their economy not going to be absolutely amazing, but on the other side of things, Space Soldier's economy pretty much in the gutter at this point. They're on just pistols for this one. Should give a decent chance here for Kinguin to farm up a bit more money and potentially get another round on the board. Slow approach from Kinguin. They know that their opponents are a bit low on economy, so it could potentially be a stack here. There's not... Ooh, that's unfortunate. It's not going to be a stack, but instead Minis, unfortunately, executes Ro1. Even after his opponents die. It's very unfortunate. Bomb will eventually get planted over towards that B bomb site. Mini still trying to find an angle here. Oh, missing his opportunity, but the same goes for Pass, missing his opportunity as well. And Santeris now on the flank. He'll potentially find the timing. Reeds and Minis find 1 each. It's now going to be all on Major. Fourth round for Kinguin. Space Soldier's finally with enough money for more or less a full buy. Well, it's pretty much a full buy. Do have the kits this time around. Again, they don't have an ult in play. Only 1 aggressor over towards the B side of it. That's going to be Minis. They've already peeked out and realized that there's probably no one here. And indeed, it will be an A hit. Pass finds the initial frag. Major chiming in with 1 of his own. Santeris as well. Minis switching over to the Desert Eagle. He finds the kill on Santeris. Almost connecting the quick aggressive shot with the AWP, but not quite. It's now going to be all on Taz, and instead of going for the plant, he actually goes for a bit of a hunt. That's going to cost him the round. Potentially cost him a bit of extra money that he could have gotten from that bomb plant. Space Soldiers finally getting another round on the board. That's their 7th. And Kinguin still with enough money for this round to buy up completely. They do have all their money in their hands. Same goes for Space Soldiers. This is sort of a swing round for these two teams. Pretty important round for both of them. Good peek from Engine. Needs to praise himself lucky. I think Minnie's right there. Worried about team killing Mouse like he did Ro1 not too long ago. Obviously, 2 team kills in just a matter of a couple of rounds wouldn't be that great. Sure, Frank once again in favor of Space Soldiers. Engine finding it over towards the B bomb side. Now Santaro's peeking out towards middle. He's gonna peek right into 3 opponents. Beautiful spray down coming in from pass. Triple like it was absolutely nothing. An Engine with the final frag for the round. A 2-man ace. What a spray down coming in from pass. 8th round on the board for Space Soldiers. And as I said, the economy is now in shambles for Kinguin. They don't really have any money to work with. The only one who actually have a little bit gonna be Ro1. Obviously, they are gonna go for an eco for this one. The Space Soldiers a pretty good opportunity at extending their lead even further. I just saw someone in the chat asking for me to press tab. Ever since the panorama UI got introduced to Counter-Strike, you can actually see at the start of the round, you can see the kills on every single player right next to their weapons. So if you just pay attention to that, you can... I pretty much never have to press tab anymore. I'll gladly do it every once in a while, but shouldn't be needed. Bit of a spray down through towards Squeaky, but pass. Picking up where he left off in the previous round. Yet another triple, trying to make it one better, and he will get the quad as well. It's now gonna be all on Reese, and he is quite far away. Gonna make his way on the backside of A main, and pass will eventually get the ace. Brilliant triple spray down in the previous and this time around. It is an eco for Kinguin. That takes a bit of the brilliance away from it. Yeah, it's still another multi-kill round here for Pass. Could be padding his stats moving forward. Kinguin finally with enough money to buy up completely for this one. Say completely, and they are actually lacking a bit of utility, as you can see. Mouse without any utility remaining. You have Minis and Reeks both with a smoke. That's all they got at this point. Smokes, as they've used all their flashes as well. Obviously, utility is pretty important in a game of Counter-Strike. It's a good bullet coming in from Minis, connecting on Major. Finds the double as well as he goes for aggression in towards C connector. This is dangerous. Engine does manage to find the kill on Mouse, and that makes it a bit less dangerous, but with all those positions open, could potentially mean a 3-pronged attack towards the B bomb site. Instead, Kinguin decides to go towards A. Now for the 4-on-3. Question is, will Space Soldiers actually go for the retake? And I think the immediate answer to that is no. Just holding back for now. Try and see if they can hold on to their weaponry and potentially get an exit frag. Do have enough money to buy up in the next round regardless of what happens for this one. But obviously, there's no reason to throw their weapons away. In the meantime, I see a lot of you guys asking for me to press tab just so you can see the pings. Ping is pretty much the same all around, so no ping issues. We're totally fine. No need to worry. (9-5) as Kinguin find their 5th round, but again, as I mentioned early, at the top of the map, it is considered a T-sided map, so with just 5 rounds, if they cannot get yet another, could yield trouble. The Kinguin camp. Start off strong for this round though. Minis connecting the frag gun pass. Major will trade back with minis eventually. It's a lot of 4-on-4 situation as Kinguin decides to aggress out towards middle, but Santerra's long distance. Good control once again with the M4. He connects on Ro1. Taz gonna go for the peek here. Try and see if he can find a different angle. Santerra's still not done yet. He connects on the triple eventually. Taz will take him down, but Major with a quick trade, and that will be Space Soldiers taking their 10th round. As it's 10-5. We are going to be switching sides. (10-5) as mentioned. Both teams readying up pretty much immediately. Meaning that we are going to be heading into the second half straight away. Kinguin now going to be on the CT side. Space Soldiers on the T side. Very quickly, I want to update you guys on the matches that we had for the first round. Those Mouse Sports taking on XCOM. And Mousesports took the victory in that one. Vitality won over Virtus Pro, meaning that Mousesports and Vitality, they're going to meet each other in the next round. LDLC lost to Valiance, Vindigo taking the victory over ENS, meaning that Valiance and Vindigo, they're going to meet each other in the next round as well. When we have the next round over, we have our first 2 contenders for the minor. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Again, this is our second best of 3 for tonight, and we have 4 total. Meaning that we have 2 more best of 3s coming up after this one. Good amount of early damage dealt here from Space Soldiers towards Kinguin. But it will be minis finding the initial frag on Major out towards middle. Taz finding one of his own onto Santerra's. The bomb will eventually get planted. Minis on that quick flank. He gets dinked down to 2. So said a lot of damage dealt here with the Glocks. Unfortunately, not one-shot potential. Unless you're up close and personal pass. He goes for that aggression and he finds the double. And needs to be careful to his left. I'm not entirely sure if his audio is not working. I definitely heard that. And he should have heard that as well. No issue getting the defuse, even though they don't have a kit. They got plenty of time to work with. That will be Kinguin, picking up the pistol for the second half. for this round. Space Soldiers going for a bit of an eco, even though they got the bomb plant in the initial. Something that we see quite a bit with the new money update. Keep calling it new. It's still a couple of months old or something like that at this point. But what I was trying to say is it's something we see every once in a while with this money update. If you get the bomb down in the pistol on the T side, some teams tend to go for an early false buy, with some players dropping the weapons for their teammates. They can get utility and stuff like that. For this one, an eco for Space Soldiers, and looks like easy pickings here for Kinguin. It's going to be all on Major, 1-on-4 situation. Don't expect him to do much. And indeed, Mouse will eventually shut him down. Kinguin going for a bit of a bonus round here, meaning that they're holding on to those 2 SMGs from the previous round to make sure that they get enough money for the next. Already a good amount of damage dealt here from Kinguin onto the Space Soldiers players, but this time around it's going to be Space Soldiers getting the opening frags. As Ro1 goes down as well, Major with a double. Pass is so incredibly low on HP. Santera's taking a good chunk of damage here. The nade is not going to take him down. Barely hurts him, actually. Now going to be Taz all on his lonesome. 1-on-5 situation. Will find one on Major. Needs to be careful for a potential flank here. Going to push his way out towards middle, though. In towards the vents area. Good positions by the ex-Space Soldiers players. Just managed to find yet another on engine. That's going to be all she wrote. This time around we do have mostly a full buy from both sides of the aisle. The AK's on Space Soldiers, and Kinguin got a bit of a force buy here. 2 M4s in play, an AWP, a glass cannon on minis. That massive play on Ro1. Oh, so much damage dealt to minis. He's down to just 1 HP. Taz is going to be playing with the C-Set 75, but he goes down more or less without a fight to Santeris. Space Soldiers are now going to go for the aggression in towards the A-bomb site. Else will trade back with Calyx, but I think that's more... Well, I think that's mostly just a consolidation frag at this point. As you can see on the minimap, Mouse and Reeds, they are falling back to try and see if they can hold on to their weaponry for the next one. Will be another round on the board here for Space Soldiers, making it 12-7. As I said, off to a good start on that CT side on a T-sided map. They are doing guards work at this point. Reed spots a play in towards the B-bomb site. Will take him down eventually. At this point, they should be able to hold on to their weapons as well. Obviously gonna be an eco this time around for Kinguin. 2 players holding on to their M4s from the previous round, but other than that, the rest of the players not really buying anything. Just a few upgraded pistols, and that's about it. Calyx. Connecting on Ro1. Should be fairly easy pickings here from Space Soldiers. And as I say that, Mouse from the Sprout position does manage to find a double eventually. He will get taken down by Calyx, who's now on a triple. Still looking for more as Reeds connects on pass. Is now down to a 2-on-2 situation. Mentioned should potentially be easy pickings in this round for Space Soldiers, but Kinguin certainly fighting back with all they've got. Major will find one, but Reeds once again fighting back, and Major so incredibly low on HP, down to just 4. Here's over towards the car position, deals a good amount of damage here on Reeds. He does not have an 8. He needs to go for it, but there's no kit in play for Reeds. Reeds will find the frag, but he won't get the defuse. The round once again goes in favor of Space Soldiers. So Reeds will be able to survive. (13-7). Space Soldiers now just 3 rounds away. Potentially shutting down map 1 in this best of 3 series. Again, all the matches are best of 3, and it is double elimination here for the European Minor Close qualifier. Meaning that even if you lose in the first round, you still have a chance in the lower bracket. In the lower bracket already, we got XCOM versus Virtus Pro taking place tomorrow. LDLC versus ENS, that's going to be tomorrow as well. The loser of this one will jump down to the lower bracket. They'll meet the loser of Sprout or North in that lower bracket. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. Plenty of Counter-Strike to be played as well. And obviously, we're nowhere near done today. I see some of you guys complaining about the frame rate. Frame rate is set to 50, and the main reason for that is that 60 FPS at 1080p. It takes quite a lot of bitrate, and Twitch have decided to limit the bitrate on their website. So it's not gonna look like 60 FPS even if I throw it at 60. I'll try and see if I can make that happen for tomorrow though. We'll have a look at it. Let's get back to the action at hand. Santaris goes down to roughly 50 fairly early into the round. Pass with a wild spray down, deals a good amount of damage on Ro1. He goes down to roughly 20. Space Soldier still sitting back. Taz going for aggression here, but that's not gonna give him anything at all, as Calyx will eventually shut him down. Xantara's connecting on Minis, and though he took a good amount of damage early into the round, still managed to get something done. It's now a 5-on-3 situation. Reeds, Mouse, and Ro1. They've already decided to just fall back to see if they can hold on to their weaponry for the next round. And at this point, it is a good decision, but you gotta be thinking about, well, maybe you should see if you can get some more rounds on the board. Ro1 and Reeds do manage to get one each. Mouse now sitting on the back of the B bomb site. Just managed to find one and a second. But at least they hold on to one weapon on mouse, but is that really gonna be enough? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. At the very least, once again, they do manage to deal some economical damage. But at this point, when it's 14-7, that economical damage doesn't really mean too much. Tech Space Soldiers, they just need 2 more rounds to shut this one down. See someone asking in the chat, the NA close qualifier for the minor, that's going to be taking place tonight, my time. That's going to be taking place on the main channel, which is twitch.tv/ESL_CSGO, and on the B channel, which is the one you're watching right now. I believe we have 3 streams for that. I believe we're also going to have games covered over on the C channel. So that's just removing the B from this channel and putting a C instead. Again, looks like it's going to be yet another round on the board here for Space Soldiers, as Taz is now going to be last man standing. Obviously not much he can do. That will put Space Soldiers on 15 rounds now. You need just one more to shut this one down. To take the victory on map 1. It is their own map pick, and they're pretty comfortable on a map like Mirage. It's going to be interesting what's to come on map 2. Once again, second map in this series will be Train. Chosen by Kinguin, a map that they're fairly comfortable on, so a good chance that this will go into map 3, and if that happens, it will be Mirage. Time around, fast aggression over towards the B bomb site. Space Soldiers players getting a bit excited, throwing a bit too many smokes down towards lower CT, but rather one too many than one too little, I suppose. They still have yet another smoke to throw down in that position. Now the molly up towards the high grounds. Indeed, this should be it. Needs to be a massive comeback for this retake here from Kinguin and Engine. He does manage to find one pass. Trades out as well. It's still a 3-on-2 situation, and indeed the time is running low. There's absolutely no chance. Space Soldiers taking a comfortable victory over Kinguin here on Cash. Again, coming up shortly, that will be Train. But for now, we're going to head to a short break, and we'll see you guys in a bit.